Good morning. I'm Dorothy White with Channel 6, and we're so glad to have you with us today. Today we're at the Go Center, and boy, it is going. This is Rick McKay, the CEO of the Go Center and Guthrie Opportunity Center. Can you kind of explain a little bit of how all this got started? I know I see a beautiful picture here. Right. That's someone you know very well, so you want to tell us a little bit about her?
Well, my mother and Mrs. Den started Nelson County Industries back in the mid-'70s when my youngest brother Adam had finished school and had nowhere to go employment-wise. So Mom took it upon herself with Ms. Den to go to the city of Bardstown. I think probably Gus Wilson was mayor at that time.
I believe he was, yes.
I believe he was.
Yeah.
And she had the old sewing factory down in Henrytown donated to the foundation to the industry to start the outsource program for employment for folks with special needs.
So that's always been in Bardstown and Nelson County, is that correct?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. Mom saw a real void with opportunities for folks for employment.
Sure.
Thought it was important. Ms. Den had a special son, Michael, who's here as well,
yes.
And my brother Adam, who is still, they were the first two employees of the organization, and
both still here.
Still
yes,
both employed here.
I love that because this is a program forever. This is something that they're going to take hold of when they're a young man or a young person.
Sure.
Obviously, have a lot of women too,
right.
And so just a wide variety of lots of things going on.
Yep.
So. You want to kind of go along here and explain some of these things to me?
Well, what we've done here is just attempt to recognize donors. We've had just a great support from all of Nelson County and outside of Nelson County. My cousins, most of them Guthries, have been very supportive, and you'll see that Pat and Kathy. Pat was very instrumental in getting this building when the sewing factory was in such bad shape. And it was time to move.
I was there. It was just time to
it was
get a
time
new
to move up.
place.
And Pat took hold of this, so actually started the foundation to support Nelson County Industries, and that's what these folks and these companies have done in helping us. And you'll see names up here of our companies and local folks.
And lots of companies may be interested in sponsoring you with this.
Absolutely. We would
kind of tell them how they get a hold of you there.
Just reach out to us here at the Go Center. You can call us on the phone. We're listed everywhere. You can contact us through our website if you like. We'd love to talk to you about opportunities to both sponsor and employ potential jobs. Heaven Hill, for instance, is a good customer of ours. Our folks do a lot of work for them. So we're always on the lookout for folks who want to support us, both with donations and with employment opportunities.
Great. Let's move along here. You've got some individuals. You've got a lot of folks.
Foundations, a lot of folks here. Part of what we do back in the restaurant through a generous donor is supply 120 meals a day to shut-ins and the lesser, the poorer folks here in town that need support.
Okay.
We do 120 meals out of our kitchen back here that are delivered by the pantry folks, the Meals from the Heart program, we call it.
Right.
And that's a big part of a donation that we get paid a sum to put these meals together. We're doing it at a discounted price, of course, and then the St. Vincent de Paul folks make sure those meals get delivered.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, let's walk along here then. We do have a lot of individuals, but a lot of friends of the business.
Sure.
And then this is what we're coming into now. Actually, your board of directors here, you've got a wonderful board. And I think one of the biggest things that you added just in recent years is the food element. You run a whole restaurant here, but you have healthy food. You have the kind of food that people really need to eat rather than what they like to eat. Because I know I'm right up there with you.
Well, a lot of people like to eat it too. It's pretty darn good.
They do. Well, I think you make it so appetizing and you make it so delicious. I've had many of the meals from here, usually as a catered event. So you do catering out of the kitchen, and that's a wonderful, wonderful way to get the word out too of all that the Guthrie Opportunity Center has to offer.
We have the largest event space under roof in Nelson County, we believe. So we have numerous weddings and business meetings here of all types. We can cut the room down in size if the group is not that large. So we think we've got a lot of flexible space, and always willing to talk to folks that have events and need space. We'd love to talk to them as well.
And one of the big events is your Bourbon Festival coming up here shortly. I know there's a lot of events that have been held here in the past, and a lot of things going on with that.
We partner with the Bourbon Festival. They actually, these are their events, but we make our space available to them for those events. And all of the largest things that are going on at the Bourbon Festival are held here.
Right.
Yeah,
so that means the gala and a lot of the larger events. This is a huge facility, and if you've got a wedding or an event coming up, you may want to check this out at the Guthrie Opportunity Center, listed online or wherever you want to find that information. I know you have a great website.
Right.
You have all kinds of ways that people can get a hold of you.
Right. We actually have two. The Guthrie Opportunity Center is one website, and On The Go Foods is another. So you might want to check both of those if you're interested in looking at the restaurant. And of course, contact either of those phone numbers if you'd like to talk to us about an event that you might want to utilize our space.
Well, I'm excited about that On The Go Foods because we are going to start right at the very beginning. I understand that you have a garden outside, and if we could visit that for just a minute, I think we're going to start from the ground up.
Great. Let's go for it.
And here we are out in the beautiful garden at the Go Center, and I'm with Cindy Hutchins, and she has been with the Go Center for quite a while now. And your experience taking the On The Go foods to the next level, kind of explain that to us.
Well, I'll tell you, it's On The Go foods related, but it's also related to providing a variety of opportunities for our participants to have different types of jobs. So many of our participants have expressed an interest in working with their hands. They like seeing the fruits of their labor. They need access to healthy food options. And in addition to that, it's just a bonus that we can use some of these items, the tomatoes, for example, in our On The Go foods operation. They've got an instant customer to be able to sell some of that produce to. We also sell a lot of the produce that we're making here that they're picking today. We'll be selling those at our On The Go foods operations. You can pick up fresh garden tomatoes at On The Go foods at either one of the places that we sell our lunches.
And they do look delicious too. I just saw a whole wagon full of those because I know once the tomatoes come on, they come on. So if you need any tomatoes or need anything healthy, come on out here to On The Go Foods. And Cindy, do you want to introduce these gentlemen behind you?
Sure, I'd love to. Behind me, I think we've got our CEO, Rick McKay, is out there picking with Jacob Poston, and JJ is on his way out. We have a lot of people who come out here. You're not catching all of them out here today, but they'll come out and they will pick the produce. I mean, when it comes on, you're right. We've been truly blessed that we have had a very plentiful garden this year, and it's our first year. So we have big plans for this. This was step one of a bigger vision, and then we want to be able to, at some point, we hope to be able to have a greenhouse and employ the individuals that are here. When they work in the garden, they're paid for working in the garden. So Jacob will earn a paycheck for what he's out here picking the tomatoes and
so now we are with Jacob Poston, and he has all kinds of things going on in his life. I know he does a little bit of everything, but right this morning you're working in the garden. How do you like that?
Really, really good. Get me out of the workplace, but still working at the same time. Yeah,
that's the same way I feel. The minute that I get out of the office, I've always been that way. The minute that you get out of the inside and you're outside, it's revitalizing, and it just really makes your day. So it looks like you've been working really hard out here.
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like you've done a great job. Boy, those tomatoes look good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic to eat. Unless it's bad on the inside and out.
Yeah.
To make sure it's not too bad either way.
Okay. Well, I know you got a lot of healthy food, and we're just going to, get on with our visit here, and we really appreciate you visiting with us this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're just getting ready to go into On the Go Foods with Cindy Hutchins. And Cindy, I just see that you have redone this area out in front. Oh, it just looks beautiful.
We think so too. We're pretty proud of what we've done here. We have to thank a lady named Kitty Greenwell. Some of you may be familiar with Kitty. She has grown daylilies and irises on 150, past 150 Quick Stop for years. And she reached out to us and said, she had hundreds of flowers that she wanted somebody to take care of and make sure that they went to a good home. And she sells them. It's a business.
It is.
So that's a unique way for us to be able to provide jobs. And we're so thankful that Kitty thought of us. So we got busy. We went to her home, took a whole crew of people, and we had a good time digging up and transplanting those flowers. And so now I can't wait to see them all bloom, because we have irises and we have daylilies. So hopefully people will start reaching out to us soon and be able to transplant flowers and put them in their homes, because it's going to be beautiful.
Well, and I love the idea that, like with Jacob, he said he loves to get outside and do some different things, and I think that's the just incredible part about this whole program with On the Go Foods. You not only have enhanced this beautiful area, but you've made another opening for your employees to do all kinds of really interesting things.
You're exactly right, and we're all learning. They're learning. I mean, look at the names of all these flowers. Who knew? And so we have a good time with that, and they're learning, and they'll learn even more as we go. It's a great project for us.
Yes.
Everybody likes to do something different. Everybody, we all have different tastes and different things that we enjoy, and so we're trying to tap into that for everybody.
That's wonderful. Well, okay, we would like to meet the kitchen manager back here at the Go Center, and everybody looks busy here, and that's a good thing, right?
Yes, we try to keep everybody busy at all times. It's not always easy, but you're always trying to keep people busy doing something different.
Okay.
Cross-training them on everything. So they're beginning their Meals from the Heart back here. We do 120 Meals from the Heart meals each day that we take out to people all around the county. So we've been preparing the meals this morning.
Okay.
So once we do 2 meals on Wednesday. So once they're getting them all prepared, then they start plating the meals.
And they look delicious. What kind of food would you say a normal day would include?
So we do a turkey dinner, which we do turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, and a roll.
Oh, nobody likes that.
Yeah, no. We do chicken thighs, we do fish, we do barbecue meatballs, we do ham, do a lot of different meals, so a couple casseroles.
So you make like a full dish, a full meal for each individual, and that's something that people can actually purchase here at the Go Center, is that correct?
No. Not those meals.
Okay, not those meals. Okay.
No, these are for Meals from the Heart only.
Okay.
We also do a take and bake each week where we do a hot meal.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
You can take it. That's what I'm getting ready to prepare back here. We're doing hot browns this week.
Ooh.
So I'll make 20 or 30 hot browns, the smaller to-go versions.
Yeah.
And they take those. People can pick them up, take them home, and cook them off.
What you mean?
Ron Hibbs.
Ron Hibbs. Okay, Ron, how long have you been doing this kind of work? I know this is something...
2.5 years.
About 2.5 years, okay. It just looks like you've got a very efficient facility here, and just everything is set up just so it will go very smoothly. And it just looks like they're just working hard and doing a great job. And you got your own chips over here? I didn't know you even did...
we make our own chips, we make our own bread, we cook off all our own turkeys, slice our own turkeys.
Make your own cookies? Mm-hmm. Make your own cookies? Man.
Yeah.
It's just fun to watch when people are busy doing these kind of things, especially to me, not being cooking is not my favorite. So if someone else is going to make something yummy to eat, not that I don't like to eat, but I really, the cooking part is always a challenge. Just love it when somebody makes something delicious that we can enjoy.
Sure.
I know that you have a lot of workers here, and then you also have some volunteers. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell me which folks are volunteering here today? And is that something that you would look forward to having other people volunteer as well?
We take all the volunteers we can get. Some people just want to work, an hour a day, an hour a week, an hour, just want to work occasionally.
Okay.
Debbie comes in usually every Monday and Wednesday, and she does all the cookies and all the brownies for the whole place.
Hard job.
Yes.
The really hard stuff.
She does all cookies, all brownies, all desserts. So.
Wow.
Yeah, she's He's one of our best volunteers. So.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Well, everything does. That's the thing that makes it nice. Everything is healthy, but yet very, very tasty, and I think that's one thing that everybody enjoys.
Well, we try to make everything in here. You know, we do our own pasta salads, our own potato salads, our own slaw, our own pimento cheese, our own chicken salad. You know, like I say, cook our own bread, slice our own meats, cook our own turkeys.
I think a lot of folks don't really realize that. I think a lot of the products and things that come out of here look so professional and so well made that they're
we
just.
make a lot of our own salad dressings also. So.
And you said hot browns are coming up. Tell us a little bit about that program. That's something that people can purchase.
Yeah, we sell you can call in any time and order a hot brown. We got a $30 version, which is like a 9 by 13 pan.
Okay.
A $60 version.
For the whole family.
It's a big casserole.
Oh, okay.
So, the big one, it could feed, if you're at a party or something, it could feed 30 or 40 people.
What about the smaller one?
The smaller one's like this size. I'm not sure the exact measurements, but it's more for like 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
And that's more, about once a month or so, we'll do the hot browns as our take and bake.
Okay.
We do lasagnas, baked spaghettis, anything we can think of to, use up stuff out of our garden. We try to use up what we can out of the garden and make fresh meals. So we're just constantly
take and bake. So that's something that I could purchase that day and then take it home and cook it for dinner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Tell my husband I made it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
My name is Joey, and I'm working on the pasta salad.
Okay, that pasta salad looks delicious, and that goes with a lot of your combo meals that you make?
Yes, it does.
How long
So
have you
you've
been
been-
here?
You can tell you the truth, I really don't know how long I've been here.
2.5 years since they opened them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right after they opened.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
What
looks
do you make in the morning?
When I first come in here, I go into the walk-in, grab all my ingredients, and lay it on the table back yonder. So then after I put all the stuff on the table, I look at the little board back there. I do the spinach, blue barge. We did have the go house salad, but we don't do that no more. So we do the salads a week, and one also we do is called the chicken salad.
Oh, chicken salad. Okay.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
And we
But
sell them
this
good
looks
too.
delicious.
It is. Got pasta,
Yeah.
carrots, black olives, tomatoes, and what is that dressing called?
Red peppers, Italian dressing.
Yeah, all that
I
other
just told
stuff.
them my recipe to
Oh, no.
Well, you gotta tell them what's in
I just
it.
told the whole world how we make it.
How you supposed to? Yeah.
Well, we are just very impressed with all the wonderful healthy food that you have to offer.
Yes.
And so if anyone is hungry or looking for something for dinner tonight, you can go ahead and purchase a hot brown and put that in the oven and cook it up for dinner. Sounds good to me. Okay, we just want to thank you folks so much for having us in here this morning. We just have learned so much, and it's making me hungry just in here. All the yummy smells and everything cooking looks good. We've got all kinds of salads and foods behind us that you can purchase for lunch or for dinner and take home with you today. And Cindy, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate all the great job and great work that you've done since you've been here.
Well, thank you.
And then enjoy having you with us too.
Thank you for being here. We
Okay.
enjoyed having you so very much.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to lots of yummy things coming out of the Go Center and On to Go Foods.